reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about older men that's looking for a sitter for their children, a nurse, and a maid. And this is going to be a play off of a couple of videos that I've already reacted to over on TikTok. And we did some content on it here on YouTube. But then I seen another video last night where this guy was literally, he was rocking a 9-month-old baby on Kendra G's show and looking to date. Thank you, son. What's up, God's Anointed? How are you guys? Hello. And I'm actually not having a baby because they didn't have the type of babies that I want. So this is just a roll with, it looks like they gave me American cheese instead of cheddar, but that's okay. Turkey bacon, a slice of tomato, and y'all know mayo, salt, and pepper. So I'm about to take a bite of this because I'm hungry. I haven't had any food yet. I took my walk. I did have a coffee earlier, so I didn't get a coffee this time. I just got water. And yeah. Hello, hello. It's delicious. I just wish that it was cheddar cheese, but it's good. Hey, Norris, it's not anything to complain about. It still tastes good. So, you all know how I am, what I think about men of a particular age when they're like trying to look for a woman that is significantly younger. I feel like a lot of them are delusional and they think that they are more high value than they actually are. A lot of them don't have any resources. They don't have any assets. They don't have anything that they could offer a woman. The thing be on gummy worm. Y'all already know we talk about these things all the time. So I saw this video yesterday of a guy. It was a black guy, and he was rocking a baby. I saw the clip. I didn't watch the full thing, but we'll come back to tonight, and we got a hot topic show tonight because there's so much going on. Like I want to talk about Kanye. I want to talk about everybody saying that Ashanti settled, and I want to talk about this clip that we're gonna discuss in this live stream from the Kendra G show. Shouts out to Kendra G. So the man comes up there, right? He has on like a vest, like a suit vest with like a collared shirt, like looking professional, like as if he works like in corporate America or something like that. So he's rocking a baby that's literally 9 months old. The baby is his baby. He says that he has custody of the baby. The mother is not in the picture. So that's a red flag because who leaves their 9-month baby? What type of woman? What type of woman leaves their 9-month old baby? I get it. Postpartum could be hard. I don't know. I can't relate. But I also feel like that man has to be either extremely insufferable, abusive, manipulative, or the mother is some type of ex worker or a drug addict. Exactly, drugs. So this is the type of woman you chose to have a baby with. That man had a salt and pepper beard, so he looks like he has to be pushing, at the very least, pushing 50. He's probably not exactly 50, but he's at the very least pushing 50, right? So the people in the chat was acting like, oh, is the baby biracial? Guess what? Could y'all guess? Was the baby biracial or no? What y'all think? Hey guys, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think the baby was biracial, or do y'all think the baby was fully Black. Yes. Put a one if you think the baby was biracial. Put a two if you think the baby was fully black. One biracial, two black. One biracial, two black. Biracial, one. Okay. One. I was a stepmother for 10 years. She was on pills bad. I took care of him really. And yes, he was biracial. Son said monoracial. God's anointed said one. Most of y'all got it right. The baby was biracial. The mom was a clear woman. So he knocked up a clear woman. She left him with the baby. She dipped out. Don't nobody know where the hell the baby mother's is. And guess what type of woman he wants to date now? Yes. What type of woman do y'all think he wants to help him rear his biracial child that he had out of wedlock with an unfit white woman? Black. Yep. A black woman. Mhm. Yep. Yep. Y'all guessing right. He wants a black woman to help him raise that white lady's child. And I don't have anything against, biracials or interracial dating. I think you love who you love as long as you're not downing your own race or talking negatively about anybody or trying to put anybody else down. Love who you love. I'm not against that. I'm not against it. I've dated white guys. Y'all know that. So I'm not against it. However, why is it that these men that are like 50, why do they always think that they deserve to have a woman to use for free labor, to do the muling, to help to rear children, especially within our community? They always, and this is the second man that I saw that had a biracial child, but now all of a sudden he's only interested in black women to help raise his biracial child. Like, what is that about? Like, do we really look like we? And I'm so tired of us being expected to be the cleanup woman. Why are we expected to be the cleanup woman? And these are the very men, not all, that will get up here and say, "Oh, I don't like black women. Black women are too loud. They too ghetto. They too ratchet. They too aggressive. They're too masculine." But then when it doesn't work out with the clear woman, now they want to come back and have and come back and leash off of us and have us to help them out, especially the older ones. It be that part for me. Just like that other guy that's literally, that guy looked like he was in his 70s, talking about he want a woman to clean up his house and wash his clothes and do his laundry and cook for him and all of this other stuff. And he lived in a mobile home that was disgusting. It looked like he was a hoarder looking for a woman to come and help clean up your life after you done ran through a bunch of different women, dicked and dodged all over the place, treated women like trash. Now all of a sudden you in the evening of your life, you feel like you deserve to have access to women that's still young, fresh, new, got some energy. And I'm not even talking about, they don't even got to be looking for a woman that's like 20. A woman that's in her 30s still is youthful. A woman that's in her early 40s is still youthful. And these men be like 50, 60, 70, and they feel like they deserve to have access, unlimited access to women that's in their 30s and 40s. And then they don't even have no money. And it's like, if you don't got no money, then you for damn sure can't be expecting nobody to do all of that mewing for free. So the guy that I'm talking about, he literally said he worked at a pizza shop. I don't know what he did at the pizza shop. He said he did something else in the industrial field, which we don't know what that is. And allegedly, apparently, he was living in a shelter for single parents with the baby. Like, make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense. Exactly. And so somebody sent in a super chat to Kendra and was like, "Oh, black women are tired. We're not doing it." Basically saying like, who does he think he is? Why does he think he deserves to have a woman to come and help him out? and want to date him, and you got a 9-month-old baby. That baby is fresh out the womb. She's very brand new to the world. I always tell y'all, do not date a man that has a bosom baby. Now, if you're gonna date a man with children, that kid needs to be at least above the age of 5. At the bare minimum, at least above the age of 5 years old. Because 5 and under, this is my personal belief from what I see. Baby mamas and baby daddies, they still dipping in and out of each other's lives. If you got a baby that's 5 years old and under, chances are that the mother is still attached. Now, this is not always the case, but this is a lot. This is a lot of the times the case. The mom still be attached. The father still has full access to the mother, and they're still sleeping with each other from every now and again, especially if they're not, and if the mother is not in a monogamous relationship, because the father could be in a monogamous relationship and will still go and sleep with his baby mother, especially if the baby is under 5 years old. So my motto is, if you're gonna date a man with a kid, because it's a lot of everybody has kids these days, do not date a man with a bosom baby. That man was literally rocking that baby, literally. How you call into a dating show rocking a baby? Like, what are we doing here? Hello, guys. Hello. Victorious one. Everybody double tap the screen. You need 5 more likes. Double tap. So, no, I'm talking about a specific video. I'm talking about, I'm reacting to videos. I'm just not playing it for y'all because I'm doing a vertical live stream. I'm talking about a video that you can go look up on Kendra G Show. And this is a man who literally has a 9-month-old baby that's that's trying to date, and the baby he had with a white woman, but now he only wants to date black women because he wants a black woman to help him raise his kid. And basically he says to Kendra, "Oh, you see how I look? Don't play with me. Look how I look." These men be delusional. They really be thinking that they're like super above average. They say that women are delusional. The average looking woman has way more options than the average looking man. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care who said what. The average looking woman has way more options than the average looking man. Even though y'all like to say, oh, men outnumber women outnumber men. I don't care about none of that. If you are an average looking woman and you go into a room with men versus an average looking man that goes into a room with women, you have higher chances of having more options in that room. And we're just talking on a physical level. For people to want to talk to you, entertain you, you have more chances to have more options than the average looking man as a woman. That's the way the key turns. You could be mad. You could say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about." That's your problem. That's your business. Argue with your father, not me, because I don't give a damn. That man thought that he was so good looking that he deserved to have his pick of the litter, even rocking a 9-month-old baby. But now, thank you, son. If the tables was turned and that was a black woman rocking a white man's child, saying that now they want a black man to come and date them and lay out standards and stipulations. I mean, people was chewing him up. Don't get me wrong, but the way that men would have been chewing that woman up, ripping her to shreds, that woman would have been ripped to shreds. But I didn't see a lot of men ripping that man to shreds. I didn't see that. But they would have been ripping that woman to shreds, and y'all know it because that's all they ever do. Oh, you got that white man, baby, and he left you, he abandoned you. Men don't get it nearly as bad. And what I was saying is, if honestly, if he would have, if that man would have just said that he was a God-fearing man and he was a good Christian man, he would have had more options. But he came up there too cocky, like, because women love a Christian man, a God-fearing man. Okay. I don't know why they feel like they deserve to have access to any type of woman. As a man, you need to have money. As a woman, you need to have some type of beauty. And I don't know why everybody keep trying to say, oh, looks ain't everything. Yes, it is. Looks play a large role in how you fare in the dating market as a woman. As a man, looks matter to a degree, but if you have money, if you have resources, if you have accolades, if you have assets, that helps you more in the dating arena. And we didn't create the system, men did. So for them to be mad, they need to be mad at the group of men that created the system because women didn't create this. Men did. Men are always running around saying they the protector and they the provider. That's what men said. They the head of the household, they the leader, they the this, they the that. Men created that. But on a biological level, the woman's anatomy is to receive and the man's is to give. Men are supposed to be the workers because of their physical makeup. And men also require less sleep than women, so they are supposed to be working more than women do. That's just how it's made. We are supposed to be, homemakers, or not necessarily just a homemaker, but we carry children. So that's like a big task in itself, especially if you want to have a family and you want, that is very taxing on a woman's body. And what's a woman's role? A woman created you. A woman carried you in her womb. If it was without a woman, you wouldn't be here. Thank you, Black Barbie. Without a woman, none of us would be here. Men can't carry life and grow it. Men can't do that. But what if the man wants to indulge as in enjoy his solitude? Is that a possibility? Absolutely. Be single. Ain't nobody saying you gotta be in a relationship. Don't nobody give a damn what y'all do. You can be told if you're a rich man. Women have to be concerned with the looks. Exactly, son. And they never want to be honest about that. They never do. They say, oh, looks ain't everything. Yes, it is. When it comes to your initial interaction, when it comes to people being attracted to you or even wanting to get to know you, it has to be because you look a certain way. Now, once they get to know you, then they get to know your personality. Then that's when they start to build a bond and a connection with you and they start to care for you on a deeper level. But initially, it's all about how you look. And I don't understand why everybody lies about that. Hey, Michelle. Women chasing validation is a giant turnoff. That's the modern woman. Well, women have chased validation. Everybody chases validation. It's not just women. You're being disingenuous, making it seem like it's only women that chase validation. Men often seek validation from each other. Y'all peacock in front of each other. Y'all go to the gym and get super buff and super ripped up because you want to impress other men. Women don't like that. Women don't want you to be no bodybuilder. Women don't need you to take steroids. Y'all do that to impress other men. Y'all get these fancy fast cars because y'all are seeking validation. Y'all get y'all's haircut. Y'all dress a certain way. Y'all talk a certain way. Y'all get certain types of jobs. Y'all go into certain types of career fields because y'all want certain types of validation. So don't make it seem like women are the only ones that's just chasing validation. That's so a lie. Y'all scam so bad. Men, men absolutely chase validation. Exactly, Amberella. Exactly. So the page talking about women chasing validation. Like men don't. Y'all just want it more from each other. Y'all also use women to get validation from each other. Oh, I got a bad bitch. Look at this girl. She mad pretty. She this, she that. Women have the six figures and 6 inches. Men want peace, love. Women want materialism. Not all. I mean, first of all, we live in a capitalist society. So in order to live in the world, you have to have money. I don't know why I keep making it seem like pursuing money is a bad thing when you need it to literally survive. Using that baby for sympathy money. That's some bitch ass shit. Thank you, Hera. Thank you, boo, for the super sticker. Um, Materialism as in what? Wanting the bills paid and a roof over their head and to be able to ensure that their children have a successful future. Is that what you're referring to as materialism? Because the average woman is not out here asking for a Birkin bag. Why y'all lie? Y'all lie so much about that. Women are not out here asking you to buy them Louboutins on the first date. Y'all lie so bad. Women are not out here saying, "Oh, can you buy me a Louis bag?" That's a lie. Bags, nails, cars. The average woman does not need a $50,000 bag. A lot of you niggas, a lot of you men cannot even afford to buy a $300 bag. A lot of women are buying them things, taking care of themselves. A lot of women are buying their own cars. When you meet the average woman, especially if she doesn't live in the tri-state, she got a car. You're not meeting a woman that you buying a car for. Y'all lie. You're not meeting a woman that if she wants to get her nails done, she's already got her nails done, and that's just what she's used to. So if you want to be a part of her world, then you need to contribute. If she wants her a bag, chances are she already has a bag, and she might want another one. So if you're in her company, you're in her presence, and you want to steal her time, then you should contribute to what she's already doing for herself. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all act like women are not providing for themselves. That's what really, 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 really aggravates me with a lot of you men. Women literally provide for themselves, and then when you want to come into her world, she's accepting you to match what she's already doing for herself. Y'all not getting with women that's just a homeless bum on the street. Chances are you're getting with a woman that already has money, that's already getting to it, that has a career, that's ambitious, that's working on a business, that's building a brand, that's doing something positive for herself, that's excelling in her job. Y'all not meeting women that's just every woman is. Y'all act like y'all meeting women that's just working at McDonald's. And then working at McDonald's is not even bad because you're making what, $15, $18? If you live in middle America working at McDonald's, you still could pay for your livelihood. But y'all act like y'all meet women that don't have nothing going on for themselves. What type of women are you meeting that's not already buying themselves a bag and that don't already have a car and that's not getting their own nails done? What type of women are you meeting? You dealing with bad women. You need to choose better. You need to change the circle of women that you're around. Because my love bugs, everybody got their own money up in here. Everybody taking care of themselves up in here. Everybody taking care of their children if they have children. Everybody taking care of their households up in here. Everybody done at least got some type of college credits, even if we ain't all finished. Cause I didn't finish all of my. I got college credits though. Yeah, in your $1 million house, you're a liar, because it's not tricking if you got it. If you have money, you would never get up here. If you was a millionaire, you would not care about buying a woman a car and because you could afford to do it. Now, men that complain about money is because they equate money to time spent. When men get residual money, when men make money in their sleep, when men have multiple streams of income, they don't care about money because they treat money like an energy. They don't have to physically exchange their time and labor for money. So it's not hurting them. When a man don't got it like that, if he giving you $500, he like, damn, I had to work X amount of hours for this $500. So now you got to work to earn it. That's the psyche of a man that ain't really got it like that. A man that knows $500 is just gonna come right now. Like if I give it to you, it already came back. It's a boomerang. That's a wealthy man. That's a rich man. You ain't no rich man if you sit up here talking about, oh, a woman just want materials. That's because you're equating money with time spent. Don't play with me. Thank you, son. If he was a millionaire, he certainly would not be complaining about materialism. Exactly. I was about to say every woman I know provide them things for themselves. Exactly. Real men with real money don't care about buying a woman a thing. Exactly, Umbrella. That part on money car masses. Period, AC. Period. You invested. Okay. Yes, everybody double tap the screen for me. Scarcity mindset. That part, son. When you got it like that and your money is flowing and it's an energetic flow, you're not thinking like, oh, if I give her this money, that's gonna put a dent in my. Millionaires don't give a fuck about giving you buying you a $500 or $1,000 bag because they have it. That's like going to the store and spending $10. You're not gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta give this bitch $10. Like that's, come on, we know the game, we hip. It's about return on investment. First of all, you being in a woman's energy and being in her time and getting some of her essence is already, that's enough. Like, I don't know what do you want a woman to do? What's your return on investment? What is she supposed to do? Be a slave? Fuck off. That's why I tell women to go to Petco and be a cat lady. Because men feel like we're supposed to go through the gauntlet for them to do something for you. Some of these men, not all of them. Because I meet a lot of men that's not like that. I know men that got money. They don't think like that. They don't be like, what you gonna do for me if I send you money to pay your cable bill? What you gonna do for me if I send you this money to pay your tab at the bar? It's never that. It's like, how much you need? Did you get it? You want me to Apple Pay you or Zelle you? Or you want me to Cash App you? Well, I don't have Cash App, but I can Zelle you. That's it. That's all. Because they got it. It's not putting a dent in their pockets. Now, if you don't got it, or if you're just a scrub, or if you're a creep, then you feel like, oh, you got to do something for me. If I'm already dating you, then what else do you want me to do? Scrub your toilet? Like, what is this? Of course, everyone has intentions behind their actions. No one's ever saying that. Now, an investment, I don't know why men started to act like the investment wasn't to get some coochie. It's always been that. You do things for a woman, you court her, you treat her nice, you take her out so you can have access to her body, so you can have access to her time. That's always been the consolation prize. I don't know why y'all keep acting like that's not still the prize. It's because y'all want free and easy access to it. That's why y'all keep trying to dumb it down and make it seem like it's not valuable when it is very much so valuable. Because if it wasn't, then men wouldn't be going fighting and crashing out, and it wouldn't be given, or like y'all wouldn't be playing all these mind games to continuously have access to certain women if it didn't mean nothing to you. If it didn't mean nothing, if you didn't want it, if it didn't have no value, y'all wouldn't be doing all of this with women. It's a psychological trick to make a woman feel like she has to earn you, because then you're going to always have her tethered to you in some type of way, because in her mind she's going to feel like you're the prize. You want to center yourself like the prize so you could always maintain access to that woman in a manipulative fashion. That's all that be, with no responsibility or accountability, and get those coins, Brent, on date men. Men really get on this app and fight for free and easy access to women. That's all it is. We gotta do another live talking about that, because we always end up talking about these things and that don't even be like necessarily what the topic is. But men love to talk about this. Y'all notice that? Think about the type of things that men always pivot these conversations into, and like what they're always talking about. It always boils down to them having to spend money on a woman or a baby mama. A single mother, they're obsessed with single mothers. Thank you. They're obsessed with single mothers, and they're obsessed with not spending money on women. That's what these conversations always morph into that. And I just be like, see, look, I'm sitting down. Somebody just walked by and they're like, damn, you back through the window. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. You think that I can go out and say, if you want access to me, then I require this, and this, and you think I can't get it? You say no, I say next. If you don't got it, somebody else will. Period. But they keep trying to condition us to not make us think that we have that type of power. They keep saying you're not young enough, you're not slim enough, you got on a wig, you got eyelashes, you got fake nails, you don't have a six pack, you don't got this. They keep trying to lower your self esteem so that you won't know that if they say no, you could literally say next. If they say no, you could literally say next. They don't want you to know that, because they want you to think that they're the best that you could do, when that's not real. That's not real. It's a psychological, it's a trick. It's a spell. It's MK Ultra. Men have been casting a spell on women and destiny swapping with us, centering themselves, harvesting our energy, siphoning our energy. They position themselves as God when they come from us. We don't come from a man. A man comes from a woman. We see it in the world. Who gives birth to a man? A woman. Who gives birth to a woman? A woman. How does everybody start off in the womb? They start off female with the XX chromosome. A X chromosome is stronger than a Y chromosome. We all know this. It's biology, but yet we have cognitive dissonance and we've allowed ourselves to be so indoctrinated into the system where this is a man's world, when in reality it's a woman's world. But we don't know. A lot of us know, but even when we do know and we do use our power, we still have to credit a man in some type of way. Because we're so conditioned to stroke the ego of a man. Because we think that we need a man in the same way that we used to. We don't need men. We need men, of course, but not in the same way that we used to need men. We've always been the center. It's always been womb envy. Can y'all double tap the screen? Everybody double tap the screen for me. We need 5 more likes. Women came from Adam's rib. Just stop with the BS. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my whole life, that a woman came from a man's rib. Does that even make sense? And I'm not here to challenge anybody's religious beliefs, but that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. When and you live in a real world, right? In reality, how do men get here? How do men get here? You don't see a ring on my finger, bitch. Let me see if you got a profile picture. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Brent, you got a mangy ass dog as your profile picture. A mutt ass dog. That looked like you picked it up off of the fucking street corner. Bitch, you is nobody. You're nobody. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares about you. And now you're not getting any more of my energy. I'm blocking you. Scram hoe with your dusty, mangy, mutt ass dog. Stray dog in his fucking picture. What does it have to do with anything? Because I'm trying to see who I'm talking to. And you don't have a profile picture, so you shut the fuck up too. Men created religion to have power over women. Because we naturally create. They don't. You rich. Now everybody rich up in here. You see that, Amberella? Now we got a bunch of millionaires up in the chat. Now everybody rich up in the chat, Amberella. They all rich now. Now all of a sudden every man is a millionaire. You see that, Sabrina? They all rich. Men created order in society. Yeah, men also rewrote his story to work in his favor so that he could have control. You literally got a dollar sign in your handle, and you literally ain't got nothing. And you know you're getting blocked. And yes, send me some money. Since you so rich, cash at me before I block you. Dollar sign Love Jones TV. Now you're getting blocked. Exactly. Like they think that they could talk to me for free. Like get off a cell phone, man made it. Actually, a woman created a cell phone. A black woman. Clock that T. Everybody double tap the screen. Can we have 5 more likes? Who keeps the house running? Men pay the bills unless they are a handyman. They can be sufficient at home. Men don't even, I don't know what the hell is going on. But there are some men that do provide, that actually do take care of their family. But you know what I hear when I see men saying, "Oh well, what you bring and what you do." Exactly, Sabrina. They all millionaires. What you bring to the table. That's telling me that you're not a sole provider. You want me to provide for myself and you provide for yourself, but then you have full access to my body and I do domestic work for you. That's basically what that says to me. You want to be, equal and all of this. Like men really are the true feminists. It's not women. Men are feminists. We gotta. Oh my God, I'm really hitting some. We gotta talk about these things. Dang, I wish I had a notepad. Can y'all write that down for me? Remember that I said that because that's gonna be a title for a show. Men are the true feminists. One of my love bugs, write that down for me so I can remember that. I'm gonna try to remember that, but I have so much going on in my head. Once I get off here, I'll just be a lot be going on. Rich and Dustin Delusion. Can we have 5 more likes? Yes. Or like when once we done, if y'all remember, come back in the comment section and type it so I could remember. Hopefully I remember because I feel like that's the next show that we need to do. We might do that today. Oh, thank you, Amberella. I got it. We might do that today, and we could do like a quick little makeup live. Um, Men are the girls. That part, Love Jones. Yes, a wife manages a household and a family. So who really running stuff, Bree? Who really running it? This is what I'm saying. Even when men do make the money, women are still primarily running the household. So who's really the leader? Who's really the leader? Exactly, Amberella. They're the true feminists. They really are. They get up here. Oh, you a feminist? You no, y'all are feminists. I don't think that's a good take. Feminism is just an analysis of structural of repression of women's full rights. You don't have to agree, but men want women to be equal to them. This is why they're always saying, "What are you bringing to the table?" Hey there, right? All right. But the thing is, men use feminism, or you're a feminist. They use it as an insult. They use it as a dig. They don't say it to empower women in a way that y'all trying to now pump fake and act like, oh, we love when we empower. No, no, no. Y'all do not accuse women of being feminists to empower them. You use it as you weaponize it. When in reality, y'all are feminists because y'all want women to be equal. But y'all only want women to be equal when it comes to finances. Y'all want to dominate and y'all want her to be submissive when it comes to intimate and interpersonal relationships with you all. But when it comes to money, the money is never sexist. Money's green. Everybody's supposed to make the money. Everybody's supposed to bring the money. But then when it comes to authority and the structure of yours relationship as far as the caste system in the household or how the power structure works, then the men automatically is supposed to be on top. How? When we both making money and spending money and the money is here, but when it comes to rearing the kids, the woman is supposed to be here. When it comes to doing the dishes and cooking, the woman is supposed to be here. When it comes to managing the finances, the woman is supposed to be here. When it comes to planning the vacations and planning the birthdays and planning the holidays, the woman is supposed to be here. When it comes to taking the kids to the doctor and sorting out the school and getting a babysitter and doing everything, that the woman is supposed to be here. But yet, this is the leader. This is the leader right here. This one down here is the leader. Does that make sense? And I'm only talking based off of what men say. I'm not talking based off of what I think. They come up in here in my comment section every day and say, well, what does a woman bring? And what is a woman got? And what is a woman going to do? And how could you add to my life? And what value do you have? And what could you do for me? Am I lying? This is what men say. I'm not even talking about what I say. This is what men say. Men say this. Exactly. Men want us equal in finances only. They want us to provide financially, but still do all the housework and childcare while they get the leadership title for playing Xbox. Oh, yeah. And then source the Bible. Oh, you said it, not me. Oh, I know it's awful. Men want a personal assistant and smacks dogs to make sandwiches in silence. That part. There's a lot of goofies everywhere. That's true too. That's true too. You know, I feel like these days they hate the fact that we are not going anymore. We just ain't going. Not at the same rate. Some of us are still going. Some of us are still a part of Pick Me Nation. But as a collective, a lot of us are not going anymore. We're starting to wake up. Like we're in the we're in a space where a shift is happening. And then they also expect us to, you know what gets me too? They want you to accept them for them. They want you to not question them. They want you to blindly follow. Yet, if they don't measure up to whatever perceived potential they have, then you get blamed for choosing them. It's your fault because you chose that. You should have chose better. But then when you say, okay, now I have standards, I have expectations, I have a certain value system, I have non-negotiables, then you're doing too much and you need to lower your standards. And why do you think that you deserve this? And you have unrealistic expectations. How do you win when the game is rigged? How do women win when the game is rigged? Oh, that's another one. Can somebody, Amberella, can you type that for me too? How do women win when the game is rigged? That's another a good topic for a show. But how do you win when it's always going to be your fault? Everything is always your fault. If you do the right thing and you say, hey, this is what I want, this is what I, you're too difficult. That's why you're going to be single. That's why you're going to die alone. That's why don't no man want you. That's why ain't nobody going to love you. But when you say, okay, gatekeep your room, choose better, then they gonna say the same thing. That's why you're gonna die alone. Ain't nobody gonna love you. Ain't nobody gonna do it. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Everella. How? How? What do they really expect us to do? And this is why I always say they just argue for us to shut the fuck up. They just want us to shut the fuck up and let them do whatever they want to do and don't complain. Because you never really know. Excuse me. You never really know what you're choosing until you know. Same thing when they cheat on top of it. Not all, not all, not all. Sometimes people go into relationships expecting the most. You got to learn to just love yourself before you love anybody else. That's unrespectful. I agree with you, Jeffrey. The black family is destroyed. I mean, some black families are thriving. So I'm not gonna just say get up here and thank you, Joshua, and just make it seem like we're all just in a terrible space. Some are thriving, but then there are ones that pretend to thrive. We can say that as well because they don't want to look like they're losing. And women that are married, they feel like they're better than other women, and because uh, in society, they always say that black women are least desirable, blah, blah, blah. So if we do get married, a lot of us will suffer in silence so that we could, you know, appear to be the one that got chose, or I'm superior and I'm better and he chose me and at least I got a man and I got a husband. And you'll suffer in silence. Your man ain't doing shit to help you out with the kids. He probably cussing you out like a dog in the street, icing you out, emotionally abusive. It's not always physical. You don't always have battle wounds and scars that you can physically see when a man is putting you through the gauntlet. And this is not to say all, because there are some marriages that are thriving, that's loving, and, they're building, they have everything together, they're collectively raising children. That does exist, but it's not the collective, it's not the control group, unfortunately. It would be nice that it was. And you know what's crazy? It's not just the black community, because we see other races of women that complain about being married all the time too. It's not just us, it's just women, period, and men, period. It's the dynamic of men and women. It's unfortunate. But there are some that's doing good. You're not going to sit up here and say that that never exists. That's just not the control group of choosing. Then now they listen to all this red pill content. Oh yes, Miss Manu, you're right about that. That's why I think certain people take me time and just be by themselves because of the relationship they had in the past. They don't want to go through it again. That's true too. As someone who was born and raised in the black community, I've seen a lot. Yeah. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and double tap the video, double tap the screen, like the video. That part, Bree. Thank you, Tiffany. If you do the game is rigged, please make that a call in. I have thoughts. Okay. Um, do you watch Kendra G? I do. So this is what prompted the live that we're doing right now. Is that I don't watch in its entirety. I just see clips, and we were talking about the clip I saw with the guy that had the biracial 9-month-old baby that was looking for a black woman to help him raise his kid. What do I think should be done to correct their grievances? What do you mean by that? You're done if you're doing, you're done if you don't. So just true self love. That's true. He was a loser. Yeah, it was terrible. But he's delusional because men are delusional. The world has censored men so much that they feel like even if they're broke, busted, disgusted with a bosom baby, that they still can have access to any type of woman that they want. And it's just ridiculous. You have the best confidence. Thank you. A relationship is supposed to be 50-50, not 90-10. That's why a lot of people make mistakes. That's the thing because, when men say 50-50, they're only talking about finances. They're not talking about everything else. And that's where the issue, that's what the issue is. Because if it's really going to be 50-50, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either if that's what you want, but actually be 50-50. Don't only be 50-50 when it comes to finances. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you for the super sticker. Don't only be 50-50 when it comes to money. That's why I say like money is not sexist, but everything else is. And I don't fuck with that. Like I just think that that's like trash. Exactly, Amberella. Now, if things were really 50-50, I feel like women would not be mad. And a lot of women are in financial 50-50 relationships. That's really what it be. It don't ever be like an actual 50-50. It always ends up being 80-20, 70-30 if you're lucky, 90-10. Like, and who's usually doing more of the work? Let's just be honest. You talk too much shit to not donate. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. They don't split the chores. Like, they don't. And they get to just go and come and go whenever they feel like it. And when you want to go out, remember I showed you all that video with the woman, she had 2 children and she was living with her baby daddy and she wanted to go outside for just a couple of hours to get some air. And he said he was not watching both of them kids by himself at the same time. She was like, why? And he refused to say because it's hard. He refused to say it because he didn't want to validate her feelings. So he kept saying, I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I'm not watching both of them by myself. I ain't watching both. And it's like, what do you mean you're not watching your kids? It's called parenting. But men get the option to say, I'm not watching my kids. I'm not watching my kids. Women don't have a choice. This is why I say women are forced to take accountability in society. They always say women don't take accountability. We're forced, by default, women take accountability. By default. Whether or not you get pregnant out of wedlock is a woman's fault. Whether or not you decide to have a termination, that is still a woman taking accountability. She's deciding to go and lay down and go to the shop. Whether or not a woman is on birth control, that is a woman taking accountability. Whether or not a woman decides to take a plan B, that is a woman taking accountability. Whether or not the woman decides to have the children, that is a woman taking accountability if she sticks around to actually raise her kids and be a mother. Women are forced to take accountability. Men are not. Not by default. Now, people could talk trash about a man and say, you ain't this, you need to stand up and do this and that. But by default, women don't have a choice but to be accountable for their actions. Am I lying? Y'all know I'm not lying. My father said that, wait, what you saying? The man you marry should be your best friend in the whole world. I agree with that. Well, I don't mind doing dishes and laundry as a part of being in a relationship to make the woman feel good. You have to do some things, but not everything. Am I right? Then the woman end up exhausted while the sofa father's relaxing. Back Saturday night at work, I couldn't hold my tongue. While talking to a guest, he said something about watching his kids. I said, sir, that's parenting. You can't watch your own kids. Was the mother there, Amberella? Because if the mother was there, I bet she was so happy that you spoke up for her. Can we have 5 more likes? Everybody double tap the screen. You're absolutely right, Nicole. So, oh, yeah, okay. You don't need someone in your house to cook and clean for you. That's a job. That's true, too. But y'all remember that man? That man that looked like he was almost 60 years old, 70 years old, saying he needed a woman to cook for him, clean for him, wash his clothes. And he said, oh, y'all see how pretty I am? And I'm like, sir, this is not 1972. Like, you're not the hottest man on the block no more. Your looks is not going to get you by. You have nothing to show for your life. You're literally almost 70 years old. No assets, no resources, no money. What could you offer a woman, a younger woman? Why do these men think that they should? A 70-year-old man, a 60-something-year-old man feels like he should have access to a woman in her 30s and her 40s, and he doesn't have anything? Does that make sense? She wasn't there. I wish she was. If it's me, so bad. That's your own responsibility to take care of yourself. Men are responsible for chores. Okay. Oh, okay. You're talking to somebody else. Can we have 5 more likes? Everybody double tap the screen. Mm. Thank you. Hey, Miss T. All right. Stay up here for like, well, we could cap this off at an hour. I'm going to get out of here. Definitely on gummy worm. Hey, Courtney. When they literally be needing you to take care of them. It's like, I'm not taking care of no man for nothing. They be wanting you to rub them down. Somebody asked me to come rub them down right now. I said, oh, you got to earn that. I'm not just going to give out back rubs. What am I getting for that? What do I get out of giving you a back rub? How is that going to add to my life, me rubbing you down? Like, what? Hey, Empress. Well, this is on a roll. I didn't enjoy, I mean, it was okay, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I usually do because I like bagels. But they didn't have any bagel that I wanted. They had a bagel that had like extra salt on the top. I was like, no. And then I think they had like a pumpernickel bagel with raisins, which I had that before and I don't like it. I only like the cinnamon raisin bagel. And they had plain ones. So I was like, just give me a roll. Like I don't want that. Yes, guys, and it's terrible. Have to guard yourself and protect you on that part. It's so nice outside. Can we have 5 more likes? Everybody double tap the screen. I do everything for my partner, but when he takes me to the doctors 4 days a week, at least with PC and orthopedic surgeons, they all say take care of him. I started. Oh, you got this one? It's so comfortable, right? Looking like Cambria. I love that. It is. I'm sitting out back. It's so nice out. What's starting to bother you? Ooh, that sounds good. Great. You have it on in black? Thank you, Mo. My lipstick. I need to put some gloss on it. I didn't flat iron this child. Just they gonna make videos saying how I was looking busted, child. And be like, why would she go outside like that? She was eating and didn't reapply her lip gloss while she was eating that sandwich. She ain't even flat iron her hair. She just was outside looking homeless. She was just outside looking broke, busted, and disgusted. You at the gas station. Nobody's at the gas station. Boo, tomatoes. That's not even funny. Shut up. It's like 68 degrees here. It's like almost 70 degrees. They should never pop that up to call you your name. That part. You gotta babysit what they say in the chat. Chat, they be talking that craziness. Am I from? Yeah, I really sound like I'm from New York. That's crazy because I don't. I feel like I just sound like me. Like, but y'all be saying I sound like I'm from New York. I am. I'm from Brooklyn. I wasn't joking. I'm thinking somebody that looks like. Well, I'm not. I'm not in a gas station. I don't understand why they're hating on you. It's envy. They wish that they was me. They feel like I don't deserve to be where I am, or to have what I have, or to know who I know, or to do what I do. That's all I could come up with. Because why else would they be talking crazy? I definitely have a New York accent. Hold up, we got to. Hopefully this one don't die. Everybody double tap the screen. It's so easy to hate for no reason and harder to admit they admire LJ and want her spot. And like, that's what is giving the umbrella because I really don't be bothering these people. I really do not be bothering these people. I just be like, mm-mm-mm. Can we have 6 more likes? Everybody double tap the screen. Do you have any coloring books that you utilize? No, I don't. I don't. I actually want to start painting again. I haven't painted. I haven't really done anything like outside of like writing and music. I haven't been. All I've been doing is just like making content and working on other stuff. But no coloring, no painting, no drawing. I just know now got heavy back into it. We got nice. Um, double tap the screen. How old are you? I'm in my 30s. I have a few coloring books. I got the adult curse word books on Amazon before the boycott. Yeah. Exactly. We just need 4 more likes. Everybody double tap the screen so we can meet the like quota. Yeah, I need to. I have paint and I have easels. I just haven't done it. I have one like a tabletop easel that I have not used. I have canvases is what I meant, not easels, because I had a stand up easel that I used to paint on, and I threw it out, and I regret it so bad. I should have never threw that out. Okay, Bree, I'll consider that. I think I need to get some new brushes too, Amberella. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't even looked. Like I have like crates that have like all types of stuff, and I didn't even. I haven't used those brushes in been years since I've painted anything. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. That's dope. Okay. Okay, everybody double tap the screen. We need 5 more likes. Got 4 boxes of paint, canvases, and still no brushes. Oh, you gotta order some. I used to go to Blick Arts store to get like brushes and stuff and paint. I haven't been in a paint store. I remember I used to be in fabric stores. I would be making clothes. Oh my God, I used to do so much. Um, I want to learn how to use different mediums of paint and good quality brushes. I got a few canvases somewhere. Can we have 5 more likes, y'all? Let me get to this quota so I can go. We definitely gonna come back again later. Might come back a couple times, yeah, because we got to get back into the groove. We got to get back into the swing. I for sure, like I said, want to do a hot topic live because we have not done one of those in a while. So it's getting warm. Uh, it's so beautiful out. I'm very, very, very excited about this because I be having the winter blues, y'all. And y'all heard me complaining the whole time. I'm like, I hate that it gets dark so fast. All right, I'll stay up here for 2 more minutes. Any last questions, comments, concerns? I'm about to go, but I will be back, like I said. Thank you, Robert. Oh, you missed the whole show. We about to leave now. We've been up here for over an hour. I'm about to get off right now, but I will be back. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share because I know that you care. Thank you all for joining me. Show up and serve be heard. Don't let nobody play in your face. Life is a movie. You're starring in it. The world is a stage. You're at the center. Thank you, Bernard. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.